So, Scythe is a weapon. I guess, so what I'm gonna do with this video is, not too long ago, you know, I don't even know, it could have been a long time ago, Shorby made a video titled, Scythe Makes Me, and this was an extension of his little series where, I'm pretty sure the first one was Axe Makes Me, and what he does in this is he just gives some opinions, or gives his thoughts on the weapon, and it's like, this weapon makes me go insane, because he hates fighting it or something, and I 100% disagree with his video on Scythe Makes Me. So, in this video, I'm gonna be redoing that and I'm making the video align with my opinions on Scythe. So, first of all, I really dislike this weapon. Scythe it's like a push and pull weapon. What you want to do with it is you pull them towards you and stuff, where you can do more strings, and it's a very aerial weapon because like the main point of it is doing a down air or something, so you can move the location or be a damage build-up, and you basically you down air and you chase dodge into something, you nair, you chase dodge into something, or it's built off of making string. That's why it's the best weapon for clipping, which is just cool combo. That's clip worthy. And spear, or no, and scythe, it is one of, or possibly the best weapon in the game. It's between bow and scythe right now, but because bow is just genuinely an amazing weapon, while scythe is more so broken, in my opinion. Of course, like if you see some Mordek's main, they're gonna disagree and they're gonna call me out for Lance, but I feel like the reason that I'm like mostly confident in calling it broken, not just saying it's an annoying weapon, is because I found so many people that agree with me. And I feel like it's a universally agreed thing upon the people that don't mean it, which kind of says something. So I guess that's just my reasons for why my opinion's valid. But I guess I'll continue. It is just, oh my god, I can't. Scythe is, and I'm gonna just say this now, it's not because I hate fighting it. I can enjoy fighting it, and I love playing it. It is a really fun weapon. I play a lot of tools that have it. But that doesn't mean that my opinion of it being broken is invalid. Just because I play it a bit, that doesn't, oh, I'm a filthy scythe main too. It just means that it's fun. Which I can say, Scythe is a fun weapon. If you're playing this weapon because it's fun, not just because you want to main it because it's good, then I can sympathize with you. I only play it because this weapon is super fun. It's like, if I get on Brawlhalla, I'll think about, yes, it's going to be pretty fun to do some scythe strength or something like that. And I'll think about, oh yeah, I really want to get on and just go screw someone over with scythe. And I think that's one of the most fun parts about it. Everything you can do with the weapon, because one, it's such a good weapon and so usable, and it's also an easy weapon to pick up on and learn, so it's not like, to have fun with it, you have to practice with it. It's just, personally, I love playing it, and I think that it's just fun. I can't stress that enough. But then at the same time, the weapon it's broken. It has so many qualities about it that just make it unfair in battle, and it kind of needs to be nerfed. But I won't say that is the big reason why it annoys me, which I guess I'll get into now. So we got, Sandstorm is possibly the biggest brawl tuber, because probably the best Brawlhalla player in the world, amazing at the game, and just big. He's won so many tournaments, he has a good following on Twitch, on YouTube, and Sandstorm is a Mordek's main, and a Scythe main. But of course, that's not to say what my point was. Something I'll say later. It's not going to negate what I'm saying now. He's really good at the game, and I respect him. But one of the big things is because he mains Mordex, the play rate of this legend skyrocketed, and the play rate of Scythe skyrocketed because of how big he got for just maining this little wolf guy. And one of the things that makes me just hate this weapon is the fact that you see it in every single game. Holy lord. Like, if you're in twos, you're gonna go and find a Mirage and a Mordex, a Fate and a Mordex, or just a Mordex and a Mordex, because Mordex is, this isn't just me saying this because, oh, I fight it a lot. Mordex is the most played legend in Brawlhalla, with I think it being next or something, second place, and it's because of how just widely used Scythe is, and how popular the person who mains it is. And damn, I died. It's such a big weapon that the fact that you're gonna go into almost every round you play, you're gonna find someone playing this weapon, especially when it's an OP weapon that's sort of broken. It gets annoying because you're fighting these people, and not to mention most Scythe mains are toxic. It's just they think they're better than you because of the fact that they can do cool combos, and they just got the plat brain. But then it's like they got the plat brain, but then you got the Scythe plat brain, which is so much worse because they don't only think they're better than you, have to emote on you, they're the type that'll message you, that'll sit there and 1v1 you to prove that they're better, and then they'll be like, oh my god, you play Lance, bro, trash. And I guess talking about Lance, Scythe mains are just dumb sometimes, and this isn't being rude, but sometimes they just, their logic doesn't make sense. Like, most Scythe mains complain about Lance because it's a weapon that you find Scythe mains in lower elos, like mid-plat to anything below that. And in lower elos, that's where you find, people, that's where you find people playing Lance, because Lance isn't a weapon that's played that much in higher elos, and because Lance is easier to pick up, that's why you find it in lower elos. And because of the fact that Scythe has played a ton in lower elos, still played a lot in diamonds and stuff, but it's more under that, you see, like, they'll get annoyed by it because of the fact that, oh, in lower elos, a lot of people don't know how to counter Lance as well, and you see people you pick up on it, but then you stop playing it eventually because of the fact that it's not an optimal weapon. But Scythe mains continue to complain about it because of the fact that it's a broken weapon or so whatsoever. Oh, because they're in a lower elo where not as many people know how to counter Lance. And see, I'm an Ultra main. I'm not a Lance main, but I'm really good with it, I'd say. And Lance is quite literally the second worst, or one of the worst weapons in the game. Probably behind Hammer. It has terrible openness, and Scythe only complain about it because of the fact that they're in the lower elos where they're that good at countering it. So that's why they complain about it, and Scythe mains really say that Rocket Lance is broken, and it's like, something big is, this is specifically with the more toxic ones. If you're fighting a Scythe main, you pick a Lance legend. So you pick Ulgrim. They'll go to Artemis, or they'll go to Sir Roland or something because, oh, you're gonna play Broken Lance? I'll mirror you then. And it's funny because, like, Scythe mains, what they'll do is they'll say, oh, I'm only playing Artemis because she's broken Lance legend. Then they start, it's their second most used legend. It's funny. And it's really like the thing of in lower elo, Scythe mains are there more Of course, there's still a ton in diamond and stuff, but they're not as, what is it? You don't see them as much as you do in lower elos. And because of it, they're fighting against which they find is broken when it's literally probably the second worst weapon. And that's just a big thing. The toxicity of them, the toxicity, and most specifically the abundance of Mordex specifically, or just Scythe mains, is so great that you find that they're just annoying. And it's like when you're fighting this broken weapon constantly that complains about weapons that are bad, it's just, it gets on your nerves, and it makes me just lose my mind. You don't know the amount of times that I've sat there and been like, oh no, 2 Mordexes and rank 2s. Never see that every single day, and it's so annoying. So I guess Scythe makes me cringe. The amount of people you see it with it, it's just so annoying. Amount of people that use it, and the just idiocy of some of the Scythe mains' opinions. Because like if I comment on something on Reddit, then I get like some Scythe main will be like, oh my god, you main Lance. It's funny in general. So I guess that is my opinion on Scythe. It's a really, really good weapon, like probably broken a bit, that you see everywhere, and the people who use it that you're seeing everywhere are toxic. But so yeah, they've all got the plat ring, which if you want me, I might put that in like a 2-minute video. The mindset of every rank. So yeah, have a good day, y'all. Like, I mean, it's in my description. Stop inside, play or something. Actually, no, play guitars, because fate.